You're creating a tiny little contracted little life. And then you wonder why, oh why, you don't want to be here anymore. Why do I feel so bad? Oh, why isn't life on my side? Because you're not on your side. Thank you. Yeah. You got to be on your side, because you see, you're so unconditionally loved, you're so loved without conditions, you're so supported without conditions, that you're absolutely supported in all that you believe. So if you believe you're separate and unworthy, then all that it can give to you is reflections that reflect that. That is how unconditionally supported you are in what you believe. So you have to get on your side. Your free will is paramount to the Creator, because that's how it created you. It created you in the image of free will. You are the free agent. So it is your responsibility to start taking care of yourself by no longer believing that you have to take care of yourself. But trust instead. Have faith instead. Feel expanded instead. Have conviction in the goodness of all that there is that's flowing into your being right now, that's keeping yourselves together as we speak, that you don't have to manage. There's so much else. In fact, there's everything else that you don't have to manage. All you have to manage is feeling good. This is the only task you've been given that makes sense as a human being. Is to feel as receptive, as receiving of infinite abundance, as allowing as you can be, as trusting as you can be. That is your only job as a human being that makes sense for you to have. Should be on everyone's job description as the only thing that's sensible. Feel good. Feel good. It gets the job done. Feeling good gets the job done. I don't know how, but I do know why. Because this is a singularity. This is one being. And if there's one being that creates infinite points of view of itself, it is not out to hurt these portions of itself. Who here enjoys grabbing a hammer and smashing their toes every day? Do you do that? Do you do it even with your little toe, the smallest toe that you have? Do you do it with the smallest toe? Do you smash it? Does that give you joy? What makes you think that the one being deprives joy, gets joy, extracts joy from punishing itself? Would infinite intelligence do that? Would it even conjure up the idea of unworthiness? Would it hurt itself, keep itself separate and contracted, and give itself everything it does not want? If there's a one being, would it give that to itself? It would say, well, I want this, but what I really want is to not give that to myself. You see, that's why it's so safe to relax. That's why it's so safe to let down your armor and be completely exposed so that you can know that vulnerability is a myth.